Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Coach Bear, and welcome to The Road to Happy Destiny, RTHD. Today is Season 1, Episode 4 on this fantastic Friday, coming to you from Casa 15 Hundo, right on the edge of Bucktown, Louisiana. Hope everybody's off to a great start today. Hope you have a wonderful day. A couple of things that we're going to touch on today. I'll just kind of go through them one by one. First things first, though, I've been receiving a lot of very positive feedback from family members, friends, people I know well, people I don't know well, that this is been somewhat inspirational. Again, I'm doing this to kind of help my journey, help my road to happy destiny. And if I'm helping somebody or if I'm inspiring somebody, that's great. But let me just say this. The comments, the feedback, the people watching, the people sharing these videos, you are inspirational to me. You are giving me inspiration to continue to do this. This could have been a 1 or 2 day, 3 day thing. And I read these comments and I can't wait to shoot the next episode. So thank you so much for your inspiration. For those of you out there struggling right now, no matter what kind of struggles you're having, whether it's just the situation that's going on, with the coronavirus, the situation we're all in, whether you're not having a job, whether you are struggling with a problem, whether that be depression, a mental disorder, addiction of some kind, whether it be alcohol, drugs. If you're struggling right now, please keep in mind, we're all in this together. And also, most importantly, we're not bad people trying to get good. We're sick people trying to get well. A friend of mine in my book study group says that all the time. And that's bottom line, what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to use these videos to help me along this process, and hopefully it helps somebody out there. And I'll continue to do it as long as there's a call for it. So thank you very much. I mean, that makes me all jacked up on Mountain Dew and excited to do these videos. Number 2 today, I want to talk a little bit about gratitude, and I want to talk a little bit about forgiveness. I mentioned the other day in one of the episodes about how important it is to realize and to have gratitude for the things that we have in our lives. And that is something I have not done in the past, and something I am trying to focus on more and more each and every day. Gratitude for the little things, the medium things, the big things, just having gratitude in my life. And making out a list if you have to, whether it's mentally in your mind or whether you're putting it down on paper. I've been trying to put these lists together. It's been very helpful these last couple of weeks. The other thing too is, and I'm speaking to myself right now, I need to learn how to be more forgiving, first of all and foremost, of myself. A lot of things that I have a hard time forgiving myself for, and I got to stop beating myself up. I need to learn how to forgive myself and realize what's in the past is in the past, not worrying about the future, worrying about today, living in these 24 hours, trying to win the day, as we said yesterday, and just focus on being able to forgive myself, but then in turn being able to have the capacity to forgive others. If there's anybody out there that I've harmed in any way, said something, texted something that was inappropriate, not right, whatever the case may be, I am sorry. I hope that one day you can forgive me. I know that I need to forgive people in my life for things as well. And so just wanted to put that thought in your heads today as we're heading into a beautiful weekend of having gratitude and being a forgiving person. So we had inspirational a little bit, gratitude, forgiving. The other thing I wanted to talk about today, and really this was going to be my main topic today, but I thought about these other things, and some people have suggested that I stick to one theme or one topic, but it's Fantastic Friday. So I thought we'd cover a couple of different things and try and mix it up a little bit instead of focusing on one thing on this day. I'm actually going to come out with a little schedule of a title or theme, if you will, for each day coming up. So be on the lookout for that. But service, right now I'm trying to put service work high on my list of things to do. I want to be of service to others. The reason for this video, again, to help me, but also to be of service. I hope that it is of service. And I was thinking about that this morning before I went to this group I meet with each and every morning. And those people are very inspirational to me as well, very much so. And I thank you for that. But I thought about the topic of service, and then when I went, we read from this book, okay? Great book, 24 Hours a Day, little meditation type book. If you don't have a copy of it, I'm sure you can find it online. But lo and behold, the reading for today, the middle paragraph was about service. Hello, Cookie! I mean, can you believe that? Giddy up, I say. So I'm going to read this middle part of April 3rd's thought for the day, meditation for the day, prayer for the day. I'm going to read the meditation for the day. Remember that the first quality of greatness is service. In a way, God is the greatest servant of all because he is always waiting for us to call on him to help us in all good endeavors. His strength is always available to us, but we must ask it of him through our own free will. It is a free gift, but we must sincerely seek for it. A life of service is the finest life we can live. We are here on earth to serve others. That is the beginning and the end of our real worth. And again, that's for April 3rd from this book, 24 Hours a Day. While I was reading that, it reminded me of one important thing. One, I forgot to start with the Serenity Prayer. I apologize about that. We will get it at the end. And then two, I started thinking about service can be not just the big things that we do for others or for ourselves. It could be the medium things. It could be the little things. For example, yesterday, got home from my walk with my father, pulled in the driveway. The garbage people had come and a couple of pieces of paper had blown into my front lawn, the part by the street. And, I could have gotten out, especially in these times with all that's going on with the COVID-19 coronavirus, said, it'll just blow off my lawn. Or I could pick it up. And that would be a service to, I don't know, whoever. And I picked it up. And that was a small thing, but I thought in my head, I am being of service right now to somebody. And if it's even just to me, because, hey, dude, it's your front lawn, you might as well pick it up. Yeah, I get it. But it was windy yesterday, and that was not going to remain in my front lawn. It was going to blow down the street into somebody else's lawn. So try and be of service, okay? And then the last thing, try and be of service to anybody you can. Like I said, if I'm helping you right now, thank you so very much. That is inspirational to me, and I'm going to continue to try. But I am helping myself, and I tell you, it's been great. Want to tell a quick story. Thought I'd tell some stories on Fridays. And there's this family that I'm really fond of. Mike and Joni. Bart, Joni, Michael, Jane. Sorry about the mix up there. Anyway, there's a story a couple of years ago when Michael was in high school. He was playing football. And I was reminded of this story from Bart the other day. He was a defensive lineman, loved playing defensive line, and they had moved him to offensive line. He was not really happy about that. Bart and Joni asked me if I'd come over and speak with him, and I said, sure, absolutely. Plus, Bart is a phenomenal cook, and I'm sure we ate well. Anyway, and I was 3 bills at the time, so we're close to 3 bills. So anyway, I went over there, and I didn't know what I was going to say to Michael, and I just started talking. And the bottom line is this. What I said to him, I said, dude, every single day at practice, when the offensive line is working against the second team, third string, O-linemen who are serving as defensive linemen, I said, just go all out. Go all out. Just be a beast. Be an animal. Make those coaches say, man, this guy's tearing us up. We can't block this guy. We got to do something. And maybe after a little while, they may move you back to the defensive line. Thank goodness, with that being said, that it did work, because I felt like I gave him some good advice. Not that my advice was great or anything, or I'm a anything. But it did work in that case. I thought I'd tell that little fun story that I was reminded of the other day. I appreciate the reminder because I feel good about that. Last thing for today, that 20th, 21st century writer that I talked about the other day. I'm going to read you some more of his work. So this is for me and for everybody else. When you feel like you just want to give up, you got to search within you. You got to find that inner strength and pull that inner strength out of you and get that motivation to not give up. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Please, please don't give up. If you're out there and you can help someone who's struggling right now, do everything you can to help that person or those people. Continue to help me by watching these videos. I thank you so much. We are going to close with the Serenity Prayer. I will read the long version. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking as Jesus did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Amen. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. Keep watching. Thank you so much.